So this week at the Men's Forum here in Kununurra, we've had the opportunity to host a large number of men from all groups across the Kimberleys and the Territory, and what social and emotional well-being and in regards to barriers they've faced in life in general, from prisons to drugs, alcohol and etc., how they've overcome barriers and better themselves.
You're getting stories from other men of their life story, how they grew up different. We all grew up in a different lifestyle. So we're getting stories like that, and that we can work together and how we can put it together and we can help other men changing the way of life.
Used to be a big run-amok kid back in the days. Used to run around, do lots of stupid shit, stealing, robbing. We've all been through the hard life in life. So it's part of our life.
I think statistically we are failing as men. You know, a big part to do with that, obviously, as we all know, is colonization. You know, we're kind of still living through that day and age, and you know, we do feel the effects as the next generation. What do we do? You know, it's kind of strictly identifying it and you know, coming up with ways, I suppose, and strategies, you know, of trying to turn it around. And so when I feel like we're left, you know, with such a burden and weights on our shoulders, etc., and you know, that's kind of how it feels.
Some of us are very lucky we got out of it. Like, we grew up around it. I grew up stealing and in a broken home.
Half of them, they all lost. I used to be lost. I thought that the world was all hating me. Like, you know, we all had that feeling. But it's time to grow out of ourselves and be confident and focus on what we're gonna become in the future.
Obviously here in Kununurra, there's a lot of focus on the displaced youth at the moment, running amok, you know, and us as men need to stand up. We've lived that path. We know it's only a short-term effect, where as jail's the only solution. Let's better ourselves, let's better our youth and educate them in the right way.
One big one for me, like, men feel like they can't reach out. Men carry that burden, like they feel like there's absolutely nobody to turn to and ask for help.
The benefits of men coming together, sharing stories and opening up just goes to show that, one, don't bottle things up. There's people out there that will listen. Two, use your voice, talk.
What brought me back in the place was me realizing that if no one is gonna do it, then now I'm gonna do it, because nobody else will do it. It's gonna be you and yourself, because you got your own mindset of your own.
Yeah, it's very rare to find role models these days. You know, it is. You know, I suppose it brings me back to accountability, and us as blokes or men in general. You know, I want to see, you know, law and culture being brought back to Wyndham. You know, that's the kind of avenue I'm on at the same time as much as we're on this one.
Vision and the ripple effect I'd like to see is men going back out on country, taking the youth of today, teaching them the ways of country. Healing is a massive part, country plays a massive part on that. The fact that you can sit beside a river with a line in the water and you can just talk life in general without the social impacts of your phones, your laptops, your TVs, your radios, you know. The fact that you can sit there and what's said amongst men stays with them, it doesn't go anywhere else. And build on it, you know. Always touch base, how you doing, what's happening, and let's do it again.
We need to bring them out back on their country, take them out so they can see their country, because they never hardly see their country for a while, all the young ones. They're finding it hard in town.
I feel like when young people are at bush, it's kind of like your phone, like this. It's like when you go at bush, your phone is completely out of the window, like your mind takes you off and you feel a lot free and you feel a lot like calm, like you can breathe in better. And I think it's just being away from like life itself, everything that gets shown on screen and all that. Yeah, from my experience, I don't know from every other like male's experience, but bush been a therapist for me, that I didn't have to talk to someone. I could just go out and be happy, come back town and think in my head, oh, it's so clear, I'm not thinking about anything negative.
We need more of that, no matter who you are. you come together, geez, you cannot destroy that bond. There's no way you're gonna break that. You know, that's strong within itself. You know, one man can get pushed over easy, just to make it a 50 men. A lot of thoughts, a lot of different opinions, you know what I mean? A lot of experience, knowledge, etc. And that's where it matters. A lot of strength, that's right.
There's a lot of things to think about in this world, especially about life. Just live the best life as well you can. Make the best out of it.